Yo, welcome to the Totally Bout Sports podcast on the Second Win Sports Media Network. It's your boy Caesar Fantastic alongside.
You know who you here with? You here with your boy Reggie.
Hey, you already know. Hey, had a good win today, bro. Good win, good game, good game, but a good win. And I just got one thing to say to the people, man. They are who we thought they were, bro. And what we thought they were, man, a good defense, good team, man. Good defense, good team. Caleb, good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Just all around, good team, bro. But, like we said, we just thought we was better. You know what I'm saying? And throughout the whole game, we showed we a better team. You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah,
came down to how it came down to, but it is what it is. You got to win the way you win. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the game, bro?
like you said, good win. They all who we thought they were. They defense surprised me, even though we were supposed to score a little bit more points than what we scored. Penalties held us back. Couple drop passes held us back, but they defense still stopped us a couple times, forced punts. But our defense too.
Hey,
We say it all the time. Frankie Louvu.
Frankie Louvu, hey, he had me in this joint talking about watch out, watch out, watch out. Where my dogs at? Where my
so
dogs at? Hey, swear.
so yeah, had you in there barking.
I was in that joint. I was in here going off, bro. Yeah, Frankie Louvu
So
showed out Wagner too. You know what I'm saying? But keep going,
I,
keep going.
I think it just came to a point where they got that one that like I say that swift run that got us, and then that third and fourth and inches that we ain't go for when Jayden he
Yeah,
was down an inch before the first down,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
gave him good field position to
I
get that
small
last
scale, I
touchdown. But
small scale think he got that for real. Like I was like, man, he had that. Joe, his arm was a little
I
over. It
I,
was
I
there, but
think I think
it's
Zach Ertz
cool.
scored.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he scored that touchdown
yeah,
that they
yeah.
called back.
Yeah, it was a few little joints that I was like, oh, come on, man, but that's what it is.
Scary
But
Terry
yeah,
over there having it up playing with Jay and Honey Yards again.
hey, $100 again. Defensively, I want to give a big shout out to Johnny Newton, bro. He
Yeah,
stepped in. He stepped up that day. Like he showed why he was should have been a first rounder. But thanks.
the whole
I just say
defense
thanks.
stepped up.
The whole
Oh,
defense stepped up. Secondary most of the game. You know what I'm saying? Minus that
yeah,
St. Jude's penalty at the end, which I was like I said, I felt like it wasn't a catchable pass, but he did grab him a little. He
I think it
grabbed
was
him.
more so the route that made him grab him.
It was a
And
vicious route though.
yeah,
Hey, Keenan Allen ran there.
yeah,
He yeah yeah. I was like, oh
yeah,
Lord, I would.
like
Yeah,
gotta grab him.
I ain't mad at it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I ain't mad
saying?
at it.
But
But yeah, overall good win. We needed it,
bam.
and the train keep on rolling. We
Hey,
another week down.
yeah, you say we
So
needed it, but we didn't. It's no way we should have been. We could have lost. We should have lost that game. Type. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Even like Romo and them was like, we sitting here at the end of the game, and Chicago might walk away with this game, and they've been outplayed the
the
whole
whole
game.
game.
Like you know what I'm saying? We outplayed them the whole game. But
But we outplayed them, but we couldn't get in the end zone. Like the yards was, I think, it was like he had 39 passing yards to Jay and like 200, and the
yeah,
score was only 9-0.
9-0, right? It's
So I'm
like,
like,
oh,
all right, like we playing with food right now.
yeah,
We
yeah. That's how
playing
I
with
was like. We
food.
need, we needed to get a touchdown early in the game. Probably first, second quarter. I said this gonna be a race to 20. I knew we would hold them under 20, and I'm like, we got to probably get about 20. You know what I'm saying? I said this is a race to 20. Whoever get 20 win the game.
And
You
and I
know,
wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, if we could have scored if we would have made that field goal, that I don't know what happened on the field goal, that
Oh,
it
it was
just
just a
went.
shank. He just
Yeah,
shanked
yeah. If
it.
we would have made that, I felt like the game was over. If we could have got one more score, of course, before the Hail Mary, I
hmm
felt like the game was over.
And it was over.
But we
Yeah, that
couldn't get the score, and we couldn't get a first down to where when we punting, we giving them good field position
yeah, that
or decent
Zacchaeus
enough
score.
field position for one or two first downs, kind of like put you in close to the
Yeah.
red zone.
I think it would have got a touchdown on that Zacchaeus joint.
Yeah,
On that play, that would have pushed us to what 13 nothing, and that could have changed the whole game plan for them
yeah.
going,
But
because then they wouldn't have been able to hit the
yeah, they were never. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
50-yard
They were
run.
still able. They were still able to run the ball and do everything. That one touchdown, that's out the door. You ain't handing it to Swift no more. Now
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
be up to what
It's on
Caleb could
Caleb.
do.
It's on Caleb
Yeah,
arm. And at that point, Caleb arm, he didn't have confidence in his own arm.
Caleb
Offense
was
wasn't moving.
frustrated the whole day.
Yeah,
The
it was
whole
pass
he
rush.
like I can't do
Yeah,
nothing.
pass
It's
rush getting
all
to
over his
him.
face.
Mm-hmm.
I
Look,
can't. I can't move.
I can't do nothing. I'm
I
tired. He
can't
trying.
do nothing.
One thing I will say, Caleb got a little more dog in him than I thought. Because
It's
they
the
was they was they
defense.
was they was cracking them. They was hitting them. They was hitting them all around, and he kept fighting. He kept fighting. So I give Caleb that credit as far as.
To me, he was fighting because the defense kept you in it. Now, at any
Mhm.
moment and point in time, if that defense would have gave up 7-14, they would have went behind the eight ball. I think it would have been different. But you see your defense out there fighting and fighting, and it's like, damn, if I could just get a touchdown or three right here, we back in the game. He not never he not never completely depleted because of the defense making plays or us not making plays or whatever the case may have been.
Now I say we started out the game. B Rob
Yep.
early in the game. B Rob was cooking. You know. Then the Bears, they adjusted or whatever, and started to load the box up and shut B Rob down. And it was, it put the game more on Jaden's arm. But you think Jaden was the same as far
Yeah.
as what we seen
Yeah.
previously?
Yeah. And I know, I think Tony Romo was saying that the velocity of his passes, it
Yeah.
was some pretty good passes was dropped.
It was a lot of drops, but that one to Zach Ertz across the middle that came up a little short might have
Yeah.
had something to do with that. It was a couple times where I'm like, even to go for it at the end of, like, to really push for it for at the end of the first half,
Yeah.
it was like,
I think he was
yeah, they
good.
just they don't want him, they don't want to risk him too much. It was a few times where I was like,
At first,
but
so I did think he was faking. I think he was faking the fact that he was okay because he looked, even when he took the couple hits, it was like he ain't have no reaction on his face. But
hmm
he got hit one time and he
got hit
was
that
like,
one time. He was like,
like,
yeah.
all right, all right, this
I
shit
saw
hurt.
early, they ran him early, which I can't be too mad at if they feel like, he he
Yeah,
was he was he healthy,
listen,
you know what I'm saying? So they ran him early, and I was like, and I saw as soon as he jumped out the outside and he grabbed, it was like an immediate reaction to grab at his rib. I'm like,
hmm
hold up, Jay, now. Don't do too much, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jayden, I mean, I can't say that it was too bad because he ended up 21 for 38 for 326. I think that's the most yards he threw for
yeah,
on the season. Um,
I think he was good.
but I think that just his running threat in the red zone, that's what opens up the red zone more for us. And I don't think that running threat was there as much. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to use it as much today, which is understandable.
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, that could have been the case. Or every time we get down there, we get a penalty that put us back 5 yards or
That.
however many yards, and then it changed the play. It
uh-huh.
changed the scenario. It changed what we wanted to do. Now we really can't do that. We have to do something else.
Uh,
You
yeah,
know, I say it again. I just wish Scary Terry had that breakaway. That is
Man,
another one. Look,
that's
we see it
another play.
every
I
week.
said, man, first thing I thought about was Reg. I said, man, God dang. I said, come on,
Every he
Terry, you gotta make
like
me
half
right,
step
man.
him something.
I said,
Do
you
some,
see Jaden, you see
oh,
Jaden when the dude came in his ankles,
yeah, yeah,
jumped up out of
yeah,
that joint, right? I said, come
yeah.
on, Terry, man,
I said, come on,
you
you
can't.
gotta figure out a way. I don't care if you stumble. But it's every time like and even you seen it a lot today. You seen it a lot today when Scurry Terry come back on them comebacks or coming across the middle, he catch it and he go down.
hmm
And I'm like, listen, babe, it's time to be a playmaker.
Yeah, we got it.
It's time to it's listen, it's time to one, two moves and try to take it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He got hands, but I just want that extra from him.
I
Cause
need
maybe
break
if he
one.
give us that extra, then we won't need that number two. We need
Yeah,
number two,
now we
but
need number two, bro.
yeah, we need
and
number two.
and
But
salute to
but
Noah,
yeah,
man, as being our number two right now. Salute to Noah, but he had some key drops today that stole drives too, man. I'm like, oh, come on. I think
mm-hmm.
he had like two drops that we needed. We really needed them passes. And at that time, I was like, man,
But
see,
I'm
this is why we
happy.
need to get Cooper, man. This is why we need to
Yeah,
get Cooper. But
yeah.
salute to Noah for saving grace with that Hail Mary at
I
the end
like
of the
games
game.
like this though. It's like I say, and I've been saying it when in week one.
Mm,
It's showing our turnaround.
yeah.
Like I say about the Chiefs know how to win almost any type of scenario in a football game. They know how to win.
hmm
If they throw no touchdowns, get penalties, Mahomes throw 4 picks, even though that would never probably happen. But you know what I'm saying? They know how to
Yeah.
win. They know how to just come out with a W. And that's what we did today. We had
Yeah.
penalties, we had drops. I like the frustration on Jaden. Jaden was frustrated a lot because we calling early timeouts.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
another
saying?
thing killed us
He
in the second half.
Yeah, we calling early timeouts, and Jaden, you see it on his face. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
play through it. It's time to play through it.
yeah.
It's time to play through it. And when they score, I'm like, we got to play through it, play
Yeah.
through it. And
Grant,
we
this
came out with
the
that
first time
W.
I seen Jaden do that too, like as far as show visible frustration and
Yeah,
visibly
yeah, because it
leading the
happened.
team.
That wasn't the first time it happened during that game.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
wasn't the first time it happened, and
yeah,
he was mad the first time it happened. But then
yeah,
when it happened again, he like, all right now, like,
yeah. I'm
like,
gonna
come
tell you,
on now.
you know what blew me? I don't. I mean, they gonna have to do something with this rule, right? The substitution rule.
Yeah,
You know how
that
they
was,
had the substitution when you substitute on offense, you
but they
gotta
called
wait for the
false start
defense,
on us.
and they called the false stop, but the refs wasn't even set. So the
Yeah,
play can't go off. Like the ref's not set. How you going? You know what I'm saying? And then I seen times when the refs will get out the way. It's 3 seconds on the clock, on the play
yeah,
clock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it get to a point where it's like, okay, at 10 seconds, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't sub yet, then y'all just going, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, that might
yeah.
have to be
That
like the
was a
new rule
confusing
because
play.
that rule is really giving the defense too much power to control the time, you know what I'm saying, on the offensive
Yeah,
side. Ja like been blowing me the past couple of weeks for real. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hold up, man.
They going they I think they gonna see it. They gonna try to tweak it
Yeah,
around come next year.
yeah. Competition committee will get involved on that and they
But
amend that in the offseason.
Jaden versus Caleb.
Yeah,
What you think?
I was gonna go. Hey, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It is
It
what it
is a good.
is. One threw for what 326. The other one threw for 131. 10 for 24 for 131, and really
Really, that
what a hundred,
131. That
damn
was
near 100, what 100, like 97, 99 yards of that came in the fourth. Like,
fourth. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When they was fighting to get, get back in and and take the lead. So yeah, I mean,
it's visible.
Caleb looked off. He looked off all game. He looked erratic. He didn't have
Caleb
the
looked how he
accuracy,
looked all season. This
basically.
this Chicago Bears game was a Chicago Bears game how they've been playing
It's been
all
all year. Yeah.
season.
Defense.
Like,
Defense and special teams, bro.
and they defense gave Caleb an extra win in that last quarter, the last couple drives, to where all Caleb need is 1 or 2 drives a game. Good
Yeah.
drives. Good-
Yeah.
but you run up to a team like you ran up to today, then you're gonna need more than 1 or 2.
Gonna need one. Gonna need a few. Yeah, I think the football guys was looking down on us today, bro. Like,
We deserved it.
yeah, y'all outplayed them, man. We can't, we can't have this out. This can't happen, bro.
It can't. It can't. It can't. We weren't gonna be able
Yeah.
to do a podcast for a week.
Hey, I mean, I'm a show. I'm a show, bro. Like, win lose. Like, we got a show. Like, but it would have been sad, man. It would have been this one would have hurt, man. You hold Chicago to two for 12 on third downs.
They couldn't do
You
nothing. They
know,
couldn't do absolutely nothing.
they get
Caleb throwing it to the fans.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he,
I mean, it was through 3 quarters. We probably should. It should have been like 28 nothing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
easily, easily,
It should have
easily,
been like 28 nothing.
easily,
Like,
easily.
so
Like
I
you said, the
think.
first drive, B Rob got us down there, stalled us
Mhm,
3. Scurry Terry got the bomb, stalled us 3.
mhm.
It's like every time. But
Yeah, well, we need to work on though. As soon as he hit that sweep, I said, "Man, we struggle so bad with sweeps.
yeah,
We always struggle with sweeps, jet sweeps, any kind of sweep, bro." I'm like, yo, but like we struggle with them joints. You know what we need though? I'm gonna tell you. Like I said last year, man, we should have never got rid of Sweat.
Mon- he fast.
Hey, Slim, you see how much of a
Fast.
difference maker that man is, bro?
He's fast. And I knew he was
Fast.
fast with us, but it looked like he picked up some size
Like
with
he ain't,
Chicago. But he ain't lose the speed.
man,
And,
man
and, and I
working
think
out.
it surprised Jaden, because
Mm-hmm.
Jaden honestly thought he could outrun him on the
Outrun him.
edge them
Yeah.
2 times that he caught
Yeah.
him.
You caught him.
And
Yeah.
he probably was like, hey, you fast, man.
Yeah, you fast. Why
You
we
and
why
you
we get rid
big
of
and
you?
strong.
Why we get rid of you?
Yeah,
Hey, that's
yeah,
why I
yeah.
said I said at that time, man, I'm like, bro, I would trade. I'm fine with getting rid of Chase at this point. Whatever. I
Yeah,
wanted to
'cause
keep one of them too though. And I was like, I wanted to keep Sweat. But salute to Sweat, man. He's still balling. He's still
would
balling
you
out.
trade Sweat for one of those D tackles we got?
Yeah.
Which one?
Because we three deep. We three
No, no,
deep at
no, no.
time.
Let me rephrase the question. Cause Sweat is only going to be worth 2 of those, and it's either Deron Payne or Jonathan Allen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would you trade one of those two to
Yeah, because I
maintain
think
Sweat?
I think I think Johnny could hold down the other one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Johnny showed today that he could. You know what I'm saying? He could
Yeah.
he could do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would. And even without Johnny with Ridgeway, it was like I still
Like,
want to.
like we talk
We
about,
got to have
it's
that
him.
edge.
Yeah.
Uh, we got to have that edge rusher. That bona fide pass rusher. That's why I'm willing to trade up to a second rounder for one right now at this point. Because
Yeah.
that takes so much pressure off your secondary. If you know you got a weak secondary, which you know what I'm saying, it take a little bit of pressure off of them, knowing that we're gonna be able to get there. You know what I'm
How
saying? You're
weak
gonna be able
is
to get
our
there a little bit
secondary?
faster.
Because the past couple games,
I honestly don't think they garbage. Me personally, I think we average in the back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we don't have no game changers. We don't got no pure shutdowns, but I think
yeah,
they're all good at what they do. Igbenogany playing. St.
I
Juice
like
is what
like
St. Juice is.
yeah, and that's what and I that's maybe I was about to say. As much as I kind of got a love hate relationship for Benji St. Juice. I feel like if we can get a playmaker in his spot and keep everything else in place, I feel like that changes our secondary.
Yeah. But see, I think
Because
St. Juice
because
is what St. Juice is. I say that is saying like he not a ball hawk. He might get got a couple times. You know what I'm saying? He might get got, but for the most part, he gonna give you decent coverage.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He gonna
he
be right there.
handsy to me.
He
And
is.
meaning when he
That's what
get
I'm saying.
beat and when he feel out of place, he get handsy and we get
Yeah,
penalties.
yeah, yeah. He
That's
get hands. He
and
get.
that's what I don't like. Like even DJ Moore was crying because he was shutting them down
Mm-hmm,
for the game. But it was one play I seen him. He got handsy with him, but Caleb got rid of the ball and completed it too fast. And if he would have
mm-hmm.
waited, I felt like they would have got the call. But because he threw the ball so quickly, it was kind of like simultaneously with don't let that go. But Benji, he played good. He played good.
Yeah, I think he's a all right corner. I'm gonna say he great. He not a Pro Bowler or nothing crazy, but
Yeah.
I think he's all right. I think
Like you
we
said, if
got
we get
all.
somebody up front, it'll make him look better.
It'll make him better. You get a little pass rush that'll help him. But you know me, I want to go for both. I want one of each. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. I don't want to trade everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I was pegging this game as the as the breakout for my man Forbes. But he
Uh-uh.
ain't get out there.
Yeah, nah,
I was like, come
not
on,
today. And that's another thing. What I realized what we do is just like some days, some players gonna play,
yeah.
and
Well, that's
some
yeah,
days, you know.
yeah. That's what they say. They say like if they set people up for compared to the matchup. They maybe they thought that these receivers they wasn't, and I see what it is. They saw, which is smart. They didn't play much zone.
Yeah.
They rushed a lot to get to Caleb. Made Caleb rush it. Made him have to just get the ball up out his hands, which was smart.
How
It's
many
the
we
right
get
game
today?
plan. You said
How many
what?
sacks we get today?
Sacks. I think we got like two. I think we only got two. Yeah, two. But there was a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
But that's Caleb was just a magician back there, bro. I was like, yo, oh, they got no. How you get out of that? Caleb got out of a lot back there, man. He got out
I
of a
know
lot.
one of them he couldn't get away is when he went 1-on-1 with Frankie.
No.
You remember that? Caught him
Frankie
and
said.
tossed him down.
Frankie said, "Hey, meow."
Yeah, couldn't get away from that one.
Frankie threw my man down. Like, yeah, but Caleb, he more elusive in that pocket than I thought he was, man. I was like, I knew he could move around it, but I ain't know his awareness, his pocket awareness was
Nah,
like that.
I call it more of a fear than awareness
Hey,
because
hey,
hey, he was running for his life.
he was
He
running
was
for
running
his
for his
life.
life. But
It's getting back
we
there.
couldn't get him. But like you say, 100 of them yards came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
you wasn't really completing nothing neither.
oh nah, he couldn't do nothing. I think he was looking at the pressure come most of the first half, like
Yeah.
where's coming from this time.
Yep.
Let me see how I'm gonna get out of here. He knew because he knew it was coming, man. I mean, to
I'm
hold
proud
them,
of
I don't
us.
know how many first downs they got early, but they went on them two drives late in the fourth quarter, basically, and we held them to 15 first.
DeAndre Swift
Man,
got
swear
that
you
got that
called that
run.
one, bro. You called that
Yeah.
last week. You said, man, DeAndre Swift going,
He gonna
he
hit
that's
our
who you
head.
gotta look. That's all you gonna
Yeah.
have to look for.
Because I really oh that's it.
Yep, you good?
Yeah, I'm hearing that the little music that you playing on YouTube. But it's cool.
Oh, yeah, it's all. But what you saying about Swift?
Oh no, no, no. Just like I said, we had to watch out for him. And but that's he had a good game. Hats off to Swift.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Swift was cooking. Swift was cooking. He had that. It was mainly that run though. It was a lot to do with that run. Um, and our defense, like I don't know what it. I think we was more focused on stopping that pass, maybe with Caleb and getting pressure on him that we wasn't really as focused on the run game. You know, yeah, I don't know. I'm just think Swift was doing what he had to do. He got through. He got through with us and had that long run, man. But yeah, I want to go around the league though. Do want to go around the league real quick
All right.
and
Who you want to start with?
talk about some of these other games that went on. First, I want to talk about them them Dolphins.
Yeah.
Tua came back today, and they played against
They
the Cardinals. Right, played against the
yeah.
Cardinals. Kyler Murray went off 26 for 36 for 307 with two touchdowns, and Tua had was 28 for 38 for 234 with one. But really want to talk about Tua with this one, because the Dolphins they jumped out to a lead, and then the Cardinals came back. But do you think Tua is that much of like a difference maker for them? Like, because they looked a lot better today.
He is a hell of a difference maker for him. They lost in a losing effort. He played. They looked completely better.
Yeah, a lot
Completely
better.
better.
Running game was back.
I mean, yeah. A-Chan had 100 on the ground, 60 through the
Hmm.
air. Tyreek had about 6 for 70 through the air. So a lot of players who wasn't getting involved without him started to get involved.
Hmm. Yeah, he opened that offense up, man. Like I was saying last week, man. I don't think he all that. I think he probably, like I said, probably fringe top 10 in a league or whatever. But in that system, it just works with him like nothing, nobody business. But he might have to make me rethink that the way, just the differences,
Yeah,
the difference that he makes with them, man. I might have to revisit that because, man, they look dead in the water most of the year, since he's been out.
yeah,
And now they
but
actually look like they ain't that bad.
yeah, they look in a losing effort.
Yeah, in a losing effort, they ain't look that bad. Facts. But
Baltimore, how you feel
how about
about
this?
that
That's
one?
the next thing I was gonna say. Baltimore and the Browns, man. Baltimore lost to the Browns 24-9. Lamar Jackson had 289 with two touchdowns. Jameis Winston started for Cleveland and really got their offense going more than it's been all year. Went 27 for 41 for 334. They also um
Yeah,
got new
so
play calling,
Jameis,
new play calling duties.
Jameis,
And that joint, Jameis difference. It's different.
Jameis Winston, you get me?
Yeah, yeah,
You get me?
yeah. I hear you. You
Yeah,
good?
no, Jameis Winston for the Browns.
Uh
He, I could tell by his pregame speech that they was coming out to do something.
huh. He wasn't eating no W's, bro. He wasn't eating dubs, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, he had him looking better, man. He had him looking real good. I think the team rallied behind him because he's somebody who gonna push it down the field. I don't know what's been going on with Deshaun. I don't know if the team just done gave up on him for real or whatever or what, but they looked like they was really out there fighting for Jameis. In Baltimore, oh, They had it. Should have been their game.
Should I? Yeah.
Kyle Hamilton had an interception. Jameis overthrew the dude, and Kyle Hamilton had the pick right there in his breadbasket and dropped it. Next play, touchdown. And really just didn't give Baltimore enough time to, get downfield, man. But yeah, Cleveland looked a lot better. Think I was sort of
Uh,
rooting. I was sort of rooting against Cleveland because I want them to hurry up and go ahead and get that fire sale so we could get Denzel Ward or
or Greg Newsom, huh?
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm wanting to, yeah, go ahead, hurry up and get them folks up out of here, man, because they need to come to a good situation, man. In the division, only division game from early is Eagles and Bengals, man. What you think about the Eagles?
I believe, I always feel like it's hard to stop a team that has a running quarterback. And when you add Saquon Barkley on
That's
top of that,
Saquon. Yeah, 22 for 108 with Saquon.
and didn't score.
Nah,
Jalen scored three of them on the
Drayton got
ground.
3. Yeah, yeah.
So
Think he wanted Saquon got him down there. And he wanted to let Saquon get it, but they the brotherly shove kings, man. So that's what they went with.
yeah,
Yeah, and Burrow was 26 for 37,
yeah.
234, one touchdown, one pick. And yeah, Jamar Chase, he had nine catches, but only 54 yards.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what you think about the Eagles? Because I said in last week how sneaky I think the Eagles are.
I'm sort of worried
Yeah,
because
you
they
have to
sitting
be.
right here. They sitting right here on our heels. It's
Hey,
like
listen, and do you know before we did what we did today with that Hail Murray, I'm like, man, we about to give up number one in the
we about to
division.
have to, yeah, we about to, yeah. I think we still would have had it by half a
I'm
game. I think. Hold up. Yeah, by like
nah,
a half.
because now we both got 2 L's. So that would have been our third one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So we would
yeah.
have,
They
and
would
I'm
have
like,
had
I
it.
do not want to be behind them because
Yeah, they would have had
just
it by
because
half
how
a game.
they game style.
Hmm.
They run the ball. Saquon can get them down there, and when they down there in that red zone, they probably the hardest team in the NFL to stop.
Yeah, I was thinking for as much crap as they put like Sirianni, they sort of wanting to fire him every week. You know, he keeping them in contention. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Like I'm like, how, Joe? Like, how y'all doing this, man? But shouldn't have let them get Saquon. I know that much because Saquon having a whole resurgence to his career. Like he's showing out up there, man.
Yeah, he's showing out.
He's showing out, man. And then now they got AJ Brown back. Devontae Smith finally, like, he had a down couple weeks, but he showed out today. Yeah, I can't say
Man.
nothing about it, man. Salute to them, man. That's gonna
Hey,
be that's gonna be a battle, bro. That's gonna be a battle, man.
yeah. But listen,
That's gonna be a battle.
we got the Giants next week, so take care of business right there. Then we go to Pittsburgh. But listen, let me shoot out this stat line for you, right?
Uh,
And I'm gonna tell you this stat line, and I want you to tell me what you think the final score was in a win or in a loss. 12 for 15, 85 passing yards. Do you think that quarterback won or you think that quarterback lost? 12 for
12 for
15.
15, 85 would have had to be a loss, though. But I mean,
You
but
would
I know
think,
you
right?
asked. I know you asked for a reason, but
That
who was that?
quarterback won 52-14.
Jerk off, bro.
The
That's
Detroit
crazy.
Lions.
That's crazy.
I left out a key and point. He had 3 touchdowns, but
Yeah, had three
12 for
touchdowns.
15, 85 yards.
Yeah, I was off what Jameer Gibbs.
David Montgomery, I think they ran back a special teams kick or punt.
Kick.
They listen.
Yeah. Khalif Raymond with a 90-yard punt return.
Yeah.
Yeah, all short passes. The Porter for a 3-yard pass touchdown. St. Brown
Mm-hmm.
for a 1-yard joint. Brock Wright for an 8. Good gracious. Lord.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
said last week,
that's
they
crazy.
balling.
Nah,
I'm
they
mad they in the
they
NFC.
you too. Look, cause they got they got good defense to
Yeah.
go on top of being able to only throw for 85 yards and put
That's
up
that's
52.
ridiculous.
Yeah, nah, they clicking on all cylinders, bro. They clicking
That's
on all
ridiculous.
cylinders, man. Defense got 2 picks on Mason Rudolph today. Rudolph went 22 for 38 for 266. But man, Tennessee one of them teams.
One of
They
your-
one of them teams
yeah,
looking
one
for
of them
one of
teams
these
fighting for that
quarterbacks.
number one draft pick.
Fighting for one of these, yeah, just number one pick. Try to get a quarterback. Even like I said before, not sold on none of these quarterbacks this year coming out. If I was a team, I just start tanking for Arch or something, Try to get that Manning bloodline. We just gonna be garbage next year too. Like,
Yeah.
we gonna be garbage next year too, cause yeah, that's. But yeah, man. So who else was earlier? You had
Yeah, the Jets.
the Jets.
Jets who can't
Oh,
get right.
Jets can't get right. I know Devontae Adams is hurt, bro. Like Devontae Adams is hurt.
Yeah,
He done left one situation to go to another situation, and it's just like he can't get to a good situation to
that's
save his
exactly what it
life.
is. A situation.
Yeah, it's bad. And it
Mhm.
lose to the Patriots when Drake May went out with a head injury. Brissett came in, went 15 for 24, 132. Aaron Rodgers did go 17 for 28 for 233.
Yeah.
But the
Jacoby Brissett came
Patriots
in though, won him the game.
and he came in and won him the game, man. It's sort of
Yeah.
worried. I'm sort of feel for Brissett, man. He keep getting in these situations
And doing good.
where he like, he looked like he should be the starter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he probably, he better than Drake. Like, he did start the year, yeah, as the starter, and they wasn't winning. So it ain't, I ain't can't be too mad. But yeah, he better than Drake May at this point right now. They
It's just one of those situations where I mean, Joe Flacco coming for the Colts and look like he better than Anthony Richardson at times. So
he is better than
he,
look, he is better than Anthony
he is
Richardson.
better than Anthony Richardson. So I mean, hey, they I don't know. Maybe they just want to develop
Yeah, they want to develop Drake, and I get it because they not looking to be world beaters
win
right
right
now.
now.
But yeah, so it's like get Drake May some time, and but Drake May is so raw to me. That's why I didn't like him coming out the draft because I didn't like his tape.
Yeah.
He got talent. The arm is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like his tape. I didn't like his decision making. I didn't like his progression. I didn't like. There's a lot of things I didn't like about Drake, which is why I was like, man, Drake probably be my fifth quarterback that I would. He was probably fifth for me, and it was probably only fifth because, well, no, I probably would have had him over Bo Nix still. So he was
Do you,
probably fifth.
do you think if the Bears can go back, would they still draft Caleb number one?
Hindsight 2020, no, I don't think so. I think they know right now at this point Jaden's better. Not saying in the future Caleb can't get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like, but I think for the situation that the Bears was in with their coach, you could look at their coach, their GM, they damn near lame ducks. You know what I'm saying? They went all in to win now. They put all the pressure on Caleb to win right now.
yeah,
And Caleb's not prepared for that right now.
yeah,
4 or 5 years from now, Caleb might be the next Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? But to put that on him right now, nah, he's not prepared for that. That's more of a situation where Jaden was more prepared for.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a
Jaden
little
was
bit
more
more to
of a
work on with Caleb than what you got to work on with Jaden.
yeah, Jaden was more to be put in a situation where you okay, we ready to push. You could look at our situation. We wasn't ready to push. He
Yeah,
made us have to
yeah.
be
He put
ready
us
to
there.
push. Like, nah, we ready to go right now. What you mean?
Yeah,
Nah, Jaden. So look, this is what we gonna do. You know,
yeah,
we might be a little bad this year. We might win about 6, 7 games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all
yeah.
right.
Jaden say
Win six,
six
seven.
and
Win
move.
6, 7 by,
Six,
by week 8.
six and what?
6, 7 by week 8. You with me?
Uh,
So yeah, I
let me
think
ask you this because it's just another player who I didn't see on the field today. Uh, just going back to the Eagles game is Jahan Dotson.
I saw him. I saw him on the sideline when they had to play. You know, he came out was like, yeah, good play. I was like, oh, they go John.
There you go. Hey, what's up,
I
Jahan?
almost forgot you played up there, bro.
Yeah.
I
Do
feel
you think
sorry for
if it could have
Jahan, man.
worked out here with him, he would have been
Mm-mm.
nah.
I don't because the play style is not Jahan's play style. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like they want dogs. Like they want you're gonna have to block. You're gonna have to crash into the pile. You're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be physical. You're gonna have to run. Like you're gonna have to Tasmanian devil some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
Jahan more of a finesse, pretty game. I'm gonna run this
yeah.
little slick route. You know what I'm saying? He more that type. They don't want
That,
that.
that ain't gonna work. Yeah,
Nah, they don't want that. They want AJ Brown and Debo Samuels.
yeah.
You
Shit,
know,
I want AJ Brown or Debo Samuel.
bad.
49ers keep losing. Maybe we slip up with somebody.
Yeah, they got to make some money for Brock, don't they?
they got to. They
Hey,
got to.
they got to free up some money from Brock from
They
somewhere.
got to pay Brock because if they don't pay
Hey,
Brock, if I'm a quarterback, I don't want to go to San Francisco. What I got to do to get paid?
uh, yeah, salute to the people on NBC, like the what you call it, halftime. They got Hail Mary to the Commanders instead of Hail to the command. Hail Mary to the
Yeah,
Commanders. Facts.
man. Yeah. I'm
Facts,
surprised.
man.
I'm surprised I still got a voice after saying that.
Hey, Slim, I was kirking out so bad. I'm like, yeah, my neighbor's mad at me right now. They was kirking. Like, I done said so much stuff, Joe.
I think I called everybody in my contact book. One nobody answering me.
Everybody was they probably hit the phone. They was
The
screaming
one
too.
the
Cause
one person who answered was the Eagles fan. I'm like, sorry, but you gotta hear this.
you gonna have to hear this one too.
You gonna
Yeah.
have to hear this.
Hey. So so your man bounced back after last week's bad game.
Who?
CJ. CJ.
You said who?
Went CJ Stroud
Oh, I
went
mean,
25,
they struggle. They struggle.
25 for 27 for 285. I'm talking, last week he had what 80 yards
80,
or
oh
something.
yeah, last week was terrible.
Yeah.
But this week,
So
I mean, I'm gonna stop using struggle sometimes because they in the NFL, and
yeah.
these are still NFL teams. And I like the
Yeah.
close wins because, like I say,
Yeah.
these are the games you're gonna have to win. But
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
my
Coach was
parlay
Coach was
purposes,
4-3. Coach was 4-3 coming in. I mean, I would imagine most people would have had the Texans winning that game, but the Colts stayed 4-3 at least. They ain't,
Yeah.
but I
They
can't
four and
never
three,
I
but
could never believe in Anthony Richardson. And it's sad because he he went to Florida. I'm a Gator fan. But I can't believe in Anthony Richardson, bro. He 10 for 32,
one
175, one
seven. Yeah,
touchdown, one pick. But he's not accurate to me, man. Got a ridiculous arm. That's why,
he could throw 100 yards.
good gracious. Arm's stupid, man. But see, that's why I'm like, I don't really trust that as much. I like the tape. I don't like intangibles. That's why I wasn't so high on Drake May.
Yeah,
Because Drake got an arm just like that. Like, got an arm. Like crazy. Like, zip the ball, throw every throw, and do the. I don't like the process.
Anthony
Anthony Richardson
Richardson.
got no accuracy.
Yeah, yeah. He one of those players when it look good, but when it don't look good, it look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
if that long ball is completing like he was the Alec Pierce in week one,
Mm-hmm.
every time he decided to throw it 60 yards down the field, it looked good.
Yeah.
But when you throwing bomb after bomb after bomb and it's not being completed, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you know.
I think I think they wasting the career of Jonathan Taylor too, bro.
Dang, you just think he's just career just being wasted.
I mean, bro, he's like a top running back, and he's one of the top running backs in the league, bro.
Yeah.
But
And that's
not to
why they
have,
got and
like,
that's why
see,
they
and that's
records how it is.
that's what I was saying about Tennessee with Derrick Henry, bro. Same situation. Tennessee wasted all them years of that dude's career, bro. And it's the same situation with Jonathan Taylor in Indianapolis. Like, same situation, bro. Jonathan Taylor need to go ahead. But see, we got B Rob. I try to like B Rob.
What you about to say? Go talk to the Commanders.
I want
Listen,
everybody superstar, bro.
I like B Rob. Matter of fact, I love B Rob.
Yeah.
But
But but yeah, see, I know.
if I could
Jonathan
get somebody
Taylor
over here where I
different.
could almost guarantee 100+ on the ground a game,
Jonathan Taylor different.
you know what I'm saying? Then I hope we'll be able to keep B Rob as that red zone
Yeah.
LeGarrette Blunt
Uh-huh.
type of role. You
Uh-huh. That'd be
know what I'm
fine.
saying? And just have Jonathan,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that would be
keep
fire.
Eckler and move him to like the nickels. The nickel was what's our third down back? I can't
Third
think of
down
his
back.
name.
Yeah, third down back. That's it.
Yeah,
Third down back. Pass catcher back. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you get hey, we get Jonathan Taylor, but our line and our quarterback, you pencil us in, bro.
I
We
thought
get
Brian
somebody like
Robinson's gonna
that,
go
Joe.
for 150 today.
Hey, you too. That's why I said he started out so good. I said, "Oh, we gonna cook," because the Bears run. They got one weakness. It's their run defense. So I said, "Oh, beat Rob about to cook." I can see it, but they, like I said, they stepped up and they clamped down on him to hold him
Yeah,
down. But he had 16 for 65, so 4 yards, 4.1 a carry or whatever. So but I don't know. See, like I tell you, I'm so old school, bro. I remember if your running back didn't get 25 runs, what's wrong
yeah,
with you?
yeah. Running
You know
back's
what I'm
not the
saying?
same. Running back's not the same.
League ain't the same. Jayden
We ain't handing it to
in a
Clinton
game
Portis
in a
or
game where
LaDainian
we
Tomlinson.
yeah in the game where
It's,
we had the lead for most of the game, Jayden almost threw 40 times, threw
yep,
38 times.
yep.
You know, so the running backs, I think we runs two running backs. It was 24 runs to running backs. That used to
Yeah,
be one running back, and your
yeah.
backup might get 10. The
And that's
quarterback
why,
might throw 25 times a
yeah,
game.
and that's why it goes back to me. when I say that's why it's so hard to stop. I keep saying those running quarterbacks
Mm-hmm. Because Jaden added
because
another 8 runs
it
to it.
adds another, you know what I'm saying? For example,
Mm-hmm.
you said what, 30, that old school, you at least 30 to 35 touches for a running back,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If I go look at Philly, Saquon 22, Hurts
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
that's 32. You give Gainwell another 5. I mean, and then Shipley got 2. That's almost 40 carries.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Philly still keep that old school grinded out style. They
yeah.
always had. They always was. That was all. It's always been Philly. I
And
can't
if
think
and
of
if
a
we
Philly
can get to
quarterback
something like that, we'll be just as dominant.
unstoppable, bro.
We'll be unstoppable. And that's when we look our best.
Yeah.
When Eckler clicking, when B Rob clicking, when Jay and
Mm-hmm.
able to run, and the passing game just floats off of that.
Yeah.
Now
I
you
didn't
got to
even
one on one
realize.
everybody and Scurry Terry popping open, running Chris
Yeah.
routes. Yeah,
I didn't even realize Eck ran 7 for 52. I didn't know he
yeah,
had that many rushing yards. I ain't realize he was cracking that many open.
yeah,
Thought they was
yeah.
bottling him up, but that's I thought he was getting locked up for real, for real. I was like, dang. But yeah, man, I think that's all the games around the league that. Well, the
Shout
Falcons
out Dan
Falcons beat the
Quinn.
Bucks. Falcons beat the Bucks.
Yeah,
Like we said,
it was close.
it was close. Baker threw 2 picks. But yeah, the Bucks, them injuries, Joe. That's just going.
Yeah,
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt too much for them to overcome, bro. Like, let me look and see who was there. K. Otten. We said
yeah. I
leading
mean, that's what we
receiver.
said. It got to have to be Cade,
It's
Bucky,
me at the Otten, yeah.
and
Bucky.
Rashad White.
Bucky had 7 catches for 40. K had 9 for 81. Other than that, it was Rashad White
Yeah.
had 5 for 38. Like it was all it was rough
Hurt threw
out there.
4 touchdowns. And throughout
Yeah.
all that, they only lost by 5 points.
Got 5 points. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, they bottled up Bijan. Well, 13 runs for 64, 63. I ain't gonna say bottled up, but they just didn't run a lot. He averaged almost 5 a pop. But yeah, Cal Pitts got off. Let's see.
yeah, Kyle Pitts, he
Finally.
finally,
Finally.
but he
Oh
he a receiver at tight end. I feel like he should average at least 60 yards a game,
my god.
especially
Dang,
on
I
a
thought
on
that
a in
joint
a
was.
receiving core that's not that strong. Like
Yeah, like I'm not crazy about them dudes. Like, yeah, they're receiving core. People like Drake London, but I never really been big on Drake London.
he's decent, but like I say,
He's a
you got
good receiver,
to
good
me,
good good
Kyle Pitts is
size.
better than Drake London.
Yeah, yeah. Kyle Pitts is to me.
So
Kyle Pitts should be the best tight end in the league. You know,
yeah,
like skill wise and ability wise, that's what everybody thought coming out. Oh Lord,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what it is, man. It's got to be a want to
yeah.
or
Work
something
ethic,
with.
something.
Yeah, it's something with Kyle Pitts on why he just ain't getting it done, man. Last thing I
Yep.
want to talk about. I want to switch all around. I want to switch sports, bro. Your boys, man. What's going on with them, man? Your Lakers, man.
We winning.
Y'all cooking.
We winning.
Y'all cooking, bro.
You see, Bron ain't stepped on that floor.
Oh no.
It's easier for me to talk when they not making crazy decisions like that.
Yeah, your
It's make
Lakers
it a little bit
cooking,
easier
bro.
for me to talk about them.
Yeah.
But I have to see. I have to see because they always come out strong like this. And then once the league starting to heat up, I think the Warriors might be undefeated too.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. I like what Anthony Davis doing. Anthony Davis looks like he could be the defensive player of the year
Uh,
if he play
yeah,
how he playing.
AD playing with a fire under him right now. I want to see if he can stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's been his whole thing, bro. He come out then he miss half the season because he don't, you know.
Yeah, that's what I said. We got to see. We got to see.
Uh,
I want us honestly to make a move and get another player. I feel like we need some help.
what you need? Like what position?
If we can get what's LeBron favorite, a shooter. I still don't feel like we have a consistent shooter. I like us to get like when we had Contavious Caldwell Pope,
Mm-hmm.
like a 3 and D.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna play defense and make some threes. Because I mean, when you playing with LeBron, it's not even about what we want.
yeah, yeah.
It's not even about what we need. It's just about what LeBron feel.
Yeah.
What LeBron feel
I'm trying to
is
see.
best for the Lakers.
Let me see who
Let
y'all
me say
got.
that again. What LeBron feel
Where LeBron feel, huh?
is best
Let me
for the
see who y'all
Lakers.
got.
So LeBron could be like, man, go get Danny Green. I like when Danny Green. Danny Green to be a Laker.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I would imagine that they would want Dalton Connect to be that. You know what I'm saying? That 3 point, that shooter. You know, and in college, that's what he could shoot. Boy could play. Dalton Connect is he's nice.
yeah, but
Um.
I'm not coming from college to the pros, and this is in almost any sport, especially basketball and football.
Oh
With me,
yeah,
you got to come show me.
yeah, yeah,
You got to come show me. So what you did in college, look at
yeah.
Markel Fultz. Markel Fultz was
I mean,
probably one of the best college players I've seen.
mm-hmm.
Not as far as winning, I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
that I've seen, but in the past couple, maybe 5, 6, 7 years,
mm-hmm.
what he did up in Washington
Yeah,
was
yeah.
was
Folks
got
was
him got
cooking.
him got him drafted #1.
Yeah, folks was cooking.
But it just couldn't translate.
Translate, yeah. But
You know what
that's the
I'm saying?
thing.
So
That's the thing. Like I say, I could agree with you on that because Connect ain't. It's like you look at skill sets. You know what I'm saying? Connect ain't really got no speed. He ain't like a physical power
yeah,
guy. You know what I'm saying? He just get the job done. It's like, okay, is this going to translate to the next level? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? You see somebody like Zion or Kyrie or
yeah.
AI and all of them. You know, they got a skill set that
Skill
you like.
set, yeah,
Oh, Mamas ain't gonna be able to keep up with him.
yeah.
Like Gilbert Arenas' first step.
And that's what you need. You even need to be like you said, Kyrie Irving, or I feel like you need to have one specific thing that you do great
Mm-hmm.
to make it.
Yeah.
Meaning, like you say, like how you say, Bronny need to find that one thing to stick with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He don't have that yet, but I feel like if Connect gonna come in, he needs to be able to shoot at a high
Gotta,
rate.
yeah, he gotta, he
You know,
gotta, he
you
gotta,
have
he
to.
gotta, he gotta make a role. He gotta make a role
Yeah,
for himself.
yeah.
Look at
Because you're not
who's the
Kyrie
dude?
Irving.
God, I forget the Bama name every time
For
I
who?
think about him. Played with the Hawks, was just a 3 point shooter.
Well, it's a lot of them over there with the Hawks. You got
No,
Kevin
I'm saying
Herter.
he played with him before though. I think he retired now, but he was
Uh
just all he did was shoot
Kurt
threes.
Heinrich.
Nah,
Because I was saying he didn't really shoot threes.
it was the other
Uh Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver. It was him. I forget his name every time I think about him. That
Kyle
dude
Korver.
there, man, he made a role for himself. It's just
Yeah.
he's the dude. He's gonna shoot threes, you know.
Yep. That's what he come in the game to do.
Yeah,
That's
you
what the
need a
Lakers
three.
need.
Get Kyle Korver up in there.
Yep. You need a three, put him up in. And he gonna get double when you need the three.
Nah. So y'all
Yep.
y'all undefeated. Um, yeah, the Warriors undefeated. This in the West. Y'all, the Warriors and the Thunder.
I like
You,
the
you
Thunder.
are you worried? I was about to ask. Are you worried? Because I think the Warriors is they. I think they time is up. Right. I think it's the Thunder's time right now. Between Thunder and probably still Nuggets. Right.
Yeah.
Are you worried about the Thunder right now?
Am I worried? No, no. The Thunder is a great team. I think they're young. I think that they they need to experience more loss to
Mm-hmm.
to to be able to get over the hump that they don't realize that they're gonna hit come playoff time. Because they're gonna be
Yeah.
a playoff team. They might finish number one in the West, but
Yeah.
I don't see them winning the ship just because lack of experience.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Lack of experience. But
Yeah.
I do think the Timberwolves is gonna be
Minnesota.
a sneaky team.
Why? Because they got rid of Big Cat.
Oh, that's one reason. You can
That's an
start with that.
upgrade. That's an
You can
upgrade.
start with that.
I know.
You can start with that. You can start with that. Getting rid of him was huge. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
not
but
even
nah,
that.
Anthony
Not even that
Edwards.
because now just how far they made it last year,
Hmm.
they know what it takes now to get over that hump. Just like how
Yeah,
The Celtics what lost in the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? A couple years
yeah.
came back, won the ship. They know what it takes to get over that hump come playoff time. They know it's a turtle race and it's not necessarily a sprint. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah. And then
and as much as I hate to say it, but I love to say it because it's my team, you can't sleep on LeBron and AD.
nah, nah. I mean, Braun somehow, some way, he always
Yep,
got the magical moments in him, bro.
yep.
Much as I
Somehow,
hate to
yep.
say it, I'm an advocate LeBron hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I respect this game, but I'm gonna root against that dude
Yeah.
and everything.
And it's
I
crazy.
don't care.
I'm a LeBron hater, but a diehard Laker fan. I don't know how
Yeah,
that
it's
came.
crazy. It's crazy.
That's all right.
Nah, I feel
He's
you
the
though.
best role player ever to play the game.
I feel you though, because if he came to the Wizards, I would have been the same way. Like,
Yeah,
I can't. Help us
yeah.
win, but I want you to be garbage. I hate you. But last thing on the NBA I want to ask was, you think the Spurs gonna take another step up with Wemby and them this
Spurs,
year? Yeah.
they should. I think the experience that Wemby just got, like I say, sometimes you got to take losses to gain the experience and wins. I think the loss that Wemby just took to the USA team
Uh-huh.
in the Olympics
Uh-huh.
is going to motivate him even more to play harder, to understand how he has to work, just to understand a lot more about the game.
Yeah.
And he gonna come with vengeance in his career, not just this
Yeah.
year, in his career. I was looking at an interview that Wemby did, and he was like how he just lost respect for NBA players because he thought they worked way harder than what they worked.
Mm-mm.
He
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
he was
He
like,
like,
man,
man, these
I
dudes
thought
the
these
best
guys
players in
was
the world.
busting. They, you know what
I know
I'm
they work hard. Like these dudes
saying? And
out
he
in the
said he
club
came
half the
into the
night.
league and it was like, nah, some of them work hard, but a lot
Yeah.
of them don't work as hard.
They,
So
they
I like his
outside.
mentality.
Yeah.
And
I remember going to clubs down here back in the day, man. I used to see the Wizards players on.
yeah,
I'd be out there sizing them up like, man, I could probably guard. I'd be looking up like, I could probably guard this man.
yeah,
But nah, I think they could take a step up, and depending on Wimby, they could be a threat because Chris Paul, I think he gonna be a big difference maker there for me. Not points, not scoring wise, leadership wise,
yeah,
and facilitating the offense.
yeah,
I think that's sort of what they needed is somebody who could just facilitate. Like he gonna get the ball where it need to be. He gonna set Wemby up with the passes
yeah,
that he need. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? Sochan gonna really be able to get open shots, Harrison Barnes, better looks. You know what I'm saying? So I think that opens it. It's gonna open it up for them, man. And
I like the Spurs. I like the
yeah,
Spurs.
yeah,
I think they still gonna need one more piece.
yeah. I think they need. I think they need one more piece, probably.
Yeah, I think they need one
I
more
think of
piece.
probably.
Maybe I don't like Wemby playing the center. I don't like for the
Yeah,
role
but
that you need
you,
him to do with the.
yeah,
I mean, because Wemby is the number one option,
yeah,
but when you the number one option and you Wemby and you tall, but you don't have a Joe Embiid type of frame to be getting down there banging with all of those centers. I would like for them to get a center, even if it's like a Brook Lopez, even if it's a center like that where you could slide
yeah,
Wemby somewhere else,
yeah,
where he not taking the punishment. You know what I'm saying? To
yeah,
have to
yeah.
check the Embiids, the Jokers.
Yeah, that's gonna be their
You know what I'm
their
saying? That's
their
gonna be a
their
lot. And then
physicality
on the
will probably
offensive
be too
end,
much.
ask him to come around and go dunk on these players or sprint the floor hard or you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Whatever the
yeah,
case may be.
yeah. But you think he'll be exposed with his long, linky self against some of them power forwards though?
Nah, because he just as athletic as them.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, they might be exposed. They better hope he don't come play the four.
Yeah.
You know what
Plus,
I'm saying? Because you know these fours are small. Like
yeah. Plus, you
these
get
fours, you gotta think. Like
and what
shit.
you were saying. Plus, you get because Wimby like to play around that 3 point line
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So
you're not
you get
missing
a
nothing.
center, you get a
Yeah,
center
yeah,
like how we got Valanciunas. Like
yeah,
he probably have been perfect there.
yeah. It's
Somebody
like
like that.
Giannis. Like Giannis can go play the center, but why would I have him go take that punishment? That's no
Uh,
Brook right there.
uh,
Where Brook can kind of stretch the floor and grab rebounds, take a little
uh-huh.
bit off of Giannis. So then when I need Giannis to grab a rebound and sprint the floor hard, he's able to do that. You know what
They
I'm saying?
should
So
they should try to get somebody like a say like our boy McGee
yeah.
or
Or
what
like
you
you said,
call it,
Kevin Looney or somebody.
Looney, DeAndre Jordan, like
Yeah. Shit, I like
shit,
I
DeAndre.
Robert Williams.
Ah, that
So
do a pick. But yeah, yeah, Looney, one of them. Yeah, somebody like that. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. And then move everybody down like So Chan could play the two,
yeah, they could
Paul
all
at
go
the
back to
one.
natural positions because
Yeah,
Wimby at the
Harrison
five is
Barnes.
asking a lot for him.
Yeah,
It's asking a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. Good shit. Good shit. But yeah, that's it, bro. That's it
Right.
for the day. You know, salute to everybody who watching. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Salute, salute. And
Shout
yeah,
out to
check
them
us out.
commanders.
Hey, shout out to the Commanders. Hail to the Commanders. Came out with that dub. You think Jaden? Hold on. Is Jaden leading rookie of the year now? Finally,
What you mean now?
I'm just saying because the Bears fans want to act like
Listen,
Caleb. It
if
was
it's still a
Caleb.
Bears fan out there who thinks that Caleb Williams, I don't even think that they believe that coming into the game.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
if they still believe that after today's performance, then I commend y'all because I probably
Yeah.
said the same thing
Y'all
if he was on the
diehards.
Commanders.
You a diehard, baby. You a diehard. You gonna die behind that.
I knew it wasn't true, but I'd probably still say the same thing.
Hey,
But yeah,
diehard.
shout
I
out Jay
salute.
and Daniels, man. Shout out his toughness. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? Shout out his
yes,
toughness. Just shout out the commander. Shout out Dan
yeah,
Quinn. Shout out Noah Brown. Shout out Scary Terry. Terry McLaurin. We gotta figure out a way
yeah.
to
We
get
gonna
you
get
some
you some.
something. Eyes
You
in the
got
back
you
of your
got.
feet or something.
Yeah, you just gonna have to Dion high step all the way down the field from now
Yeah,
on. I
man.
don't know.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
gonna
because
get
I
you.
said, oh no, I said, oh come on, Terry, I'm out there, Reggie.
Yeah, hey, you knew it. I said, see, what I'm talking about right here. And then what they do? And then we kick the field goal. I
Then
say,
we had
look,
the field goal.
if
I
you
said,
get in the
man,
end zone right there, because that's the
ah,
second or third time I done seen you get clipped up by your ankles this year,
yeah,
baby.
this year, man. They ain't
I
make no,
gotta
it
get
ain't make
on
it.
you because I love you, baby.
It ain't making no better that the Jaden just, he jumped up out the one later in the game. Like, come on, that's the quarterback. You the receiver. You supposed to be the one to get up out of
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good, man. But yo, on to the Giants.
On
On
to the
to the
Giants.
Giants.
It
You
should
know what I'm
be.
saying?
Hopefully, we playing better. Hopefully, we beat them by 30. How we supposed to beat them the first
How we
game?
supposed to beat them? Yeah, we gonna get them because our offense clicking now. Granted, they got a kicker now, so ain't gonna be
Yeah,
no
well,
excuses
they don't have no
either,
quarterbacks.
at all.
They got a kicker with no quarterbacks.
At all. Our defense should cook again.
And on top of that, well, I want to see. I'm gonna hold off on that one. I want to see if they're gonna start Drew Lock or Daniel Jones.
Hmm.
That's what I
Either
want to
way,
see.
either way, don't
And
matter.
my prediction to today's game would have been a little bit closer if we didn't kick so many field goals.
Yeah, nah, you was there as far as us moving the ball or whatever. Like, yeah, I think I had what 27-20. No,
Yeah,
27, yeah, 20.
I
No,
went like 38
27-17.
something.
I had 27-17 if Jaden played, 20-17 if Marcus played.
We
So
our offense and our penalties made their defense look better than what it was.
yeah, yeah. I think
But we gonna give
I ain't
them
going.
credit.
I don't want to take everything away though, because their defense, they play.
They
I was
played.
like,
They
God
played.
dang. I'm like, corners, their secondary, they played. I'm like, okay. And then, like I say, Sweat up front was the difference maker. Like, Sweat played, man. Sweat played ball today. I
Yeah.
salute to that dude, man. I never wanted you to go, my boy.
But we move the ball so easily,
Yeah,
and
we
that's what
moved it.
I've seen. I mean, like you said that the that Jameson came in and made a difference for the Browns, but their defense was the same.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And we
yeah,
moved the ball easily on them.
yeah, yeah. We try to like cook the brain.
We moved it easily on them.
Hey, but like I said, Jaden wasn't 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have got a 75% Jaden today or whatever.
Well, we don't have a bye till a couple weeks from now, so he ain't
Yeah,
gonna be 100 next week either. So
nope,
we just got to get
nope.
used to.
And you know
Yeah,
how physical the Giants games are. So,
yeah,
hey,
it's all right.
we're gonna have to play. It's gonna be
We're
it's
gonna
gonna be
have
a
to play.
dogfight.
It's gonna be one of them Kansas City Raiders games where you think it's a blowout, but because it's one of them in division games, it might be a
Yeah.
little closer.
Plus a couple linemen went down. Luke went down. He went out.
Yeah,
Um, Wiley was in and out the game. Got to see how they doing. Hopefully, Brandon Coleman be back out of protocol this week. So
yeah.
if Luke out for a while, maybe Brandon to play, or hopefully they could get back right back to flipping flopping and whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see all that later
We'll
this
see.
week. We'll be
Yeah.
back on here later this week
Yes, sir.
to preview that joint, talk about whatever going on in the NBA and NFL. See these daggone Cowboys, they losing right now, 14-10. So yeah, that's it, y'all. Peace out. We out.
Peace.
Peace.